Be honest, you enjoy cleaning your house constantly? Well, I don't. That's why I got one of these. Hey Siri, Karen, start cleaning. Now wait for it. Told you. This is the Dreame X50 Ultra, a new flagship robot vacuum for 2025. And straight up, it's the smartest, most capable vacuum I've ever used compared to old ones. I've been testing it for a month now, and yeah, it made me question why I ever picked up a broom in the first place. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what it does, why it's so impressive, what you need to know before buying, and whether it is actually worth the price, because it's a little pricey. Alright, let's see what comes in the box. First, we got some accessories like the mop pads and the cleaner liquid, plus a brush. Then we got the charging/cleaning station, and finally, as you expected, the robot vacuum. Out of the box, the first thing I noticed was the build quality. It looks premium, clean, modern dock, and the robot itself just feels high-end. And honestly, the setup itself was pretty simple. Plug it in, connect it to Wi-Fi through the Dreame app, and within minutes, it had already scanned and mapped my entire living room. Legit took less time than it took me to clean my coffee table. What? It's not that easy. I need a wife. Now, as you can see, the app shows a full layout of my space. Now I can divide rooms, name them, set no-go zones, choose cleaning modes. You've got full control. I set mine to auto-detect between vacuuming and mopping based on the floor type, and it just works. As you can see, it's perfectly mopping the floor and vacuuming the rug by itself. But now let's talk about features and what this thing does. First thing first, the base station. It's basically a mini car wash for your robot. It empties the dust, washes the mop with hot water, refills itself, and even dries everything. Completely hands-free. You got two water tanks here on the top, one for clean water that you fill up, and another for dirty water that you'll need to empty once it's full. Pro tip, I like to spray a little perfume in this tank because if dirty water sits there for a couple days, it can smell bad. So this helps keep things fresh. But now let's talk about power. This thing has 20,000 PA Warmax suction, which sounds like a random number until you see it pick up everything. Fine dust, hair, even that weird grit that sticks in the carpet fibers. You don't hear it going full jet engine mode either. It's surprisingly quiet. Now I threw flour and out on the floor just to test it, and here's what happened. Now what blew my mind is it can climb over obstacles up to 6 centimeters high. It'll lift the rectangular legs and goes over thresholds and thick carpet. Not gonna lie, that's impressive. At third, we got low profile mode. It's only 3.5 inches tall, which means it can slide under couches, beds, cabinets, spots I haven't cleaned since I moved in. Next, we got Hyperstream Duo Brush. If you got pets or long hair, the Hyperstream Detangling Duo Brush does not tangle. I don't know what kind of magic they engineered, but my old vacuum would jam after a week. This thing, still clean. Number 5, we got edge-to-edge reach. Corners, baseboards, table legs, it hits them all with dual flex arm technology. You can actually see it reaching out to sweep up dust from spots most vacuum ignore, like my ex. Next, we got smart navigation. It uses 360 LiDAR smart mapping to learn your home and obstacle avoidance to dodge shoes, wires, and pretty much anything that is on the floor. And no, size does not matter here. You know what? Let me walk you through my daily setup. I wake up, tap clean entire house on the app, or I just use voice control with Siri.
Hey Siri, Karen, start cleaning.
And boom, Dreame's on it. Hardwood in the kitchen, carpet in the living room, tile in the bathroom. That's a pretty big W, but it's not perfect, which I'm gonna talk about its flaws soon. Also, I'd say it's pretty quiet. I mean, it's quite enough to run while I'm recording videos. In fact, it's cleaning right now. I've even scheduled it to run while I'm out, so I come home to a clean place. Kings, you don't need a wife anymore. Was that misogynistic? I didn't mean it that way though, because there are some activities that's not possible doing with this robot, such as... Before I roast this thing, let's check out the Dreame app. Here we got custom room cleaning, a lot of AI technology, such as AI-driven side reach and mop extend, camera monitoring, which also gives you the option to control the robot, but unfortunately it stops cleaning as soon as you try to move it manually. No mop zones. Here we got carpet detection. It actually lifts the mop to avoid wetting the carpet. Real-time tracking of robot's location, which is pretty cool. And yes, you can set multiple maps. Perfect if you've got a multi-level home. Honestly, it's one of those most polished smart home apps I've ever used. But enough glazing, let's roast this thing. First, we got price. This thing is not cheap. It's a premium product and the price tag reflects that. But for the tech and convenience it brings, I'd say it's pretty fair, especially if you catch it on a Prime Day deal. By the time I'm filming this video, it's about $1,700 on Amazon, but $1,300 on their official website. Link down below if you want to check it out. The second one is learning curve. If you're new to robot vacuums, the app might feel a bit overwhelming at first, but once you learn the zones and features, it becomes second nature. Next, dock size. Dock size, not the other one. The base station is a little bit big. It's not just a little charger or one of those lightning cables. As you know, it's got a water tank, mop cleaner, and dust bin built in, so it needs a space. The other thing is still not a deep mop. Just to be clear, this isn't scrubbing your kitchen floor like elbow grease. It's amazing for daily dirt, dust, pets, mess, but not for dried up pasta sauce. Still, it keeps everything looking clean in between. But let's talk about who should buy this robot vacuum. Okay, now we know almost everything about this vacuum, but should you actually buy it? You should buy it if you're tired of your wife, or you've got pets or kids and need daily cleanup. You love smart tech and automation. You hate vacuuming and want to never touch a broom again. You want something that actually looks good in your home. Or if you're like me, crazy as fuck, this thing is not for you. If you're on a super tight budget, you don't care about the app control or smart features, you have zero floor space for a dog, and if you have a wife. Why I keep saying that? By the way, this video is not sponsored, so I am as honest as possible, but here's my final thoughts. So yeah, I'm impressed. This thing basically replaced me in the cleaning department. And honestly, it does a better job, I'd say, when I look at the floor. It's not just a vacuum. It's a cleaning system, smart, efficient, and just straight up convenient. So yeah, drop any questions you got in the comments. I'll answer everything. And don't forget to smash that like if this helped. And just if you like, subscribe for more honest, real world tech reviews. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.